Okay. We're finally doing this. After months and months of putting this off, we are finally ready to tackle Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. This is the third and final game in the DS lineup of the Castlevania games, and arguably the last mainline Castlevania title. So, I have spoken about this game a few times, and usually my opinions about this game have been lukewarm at best. It's not to say that this is a bad game. It's a great game, as a matter of fact. It's a fucking phenomenal game. But usually when I talk about this game, I usually tend to say that it's my least favorite of the trilogy. That, again, that's not to say that it's bad. You know, when you have favorites, by proxy, you're going to have least favorites. And this usually tended to be my least favorite for multiple reasons. The fact that there's no whip-wielding characters, that plays a big part. The fact that, for the most part, the game kind of felt miserable for half of it, but I'll get to that in a second. I got some stuff to say here in a second. Just the way the shop system worked, the way that the healing worked in this game, just kind of little nitpicks that added up over time. And just the way that this game is structured, it kind of just made it to where I didn't want to revisit it very often. Again, not to say that it's bad, it's just that, for me personally, I never felt the need to revisit this game nearly as much as Dawn of Sorrow or Portrait of Ruin. But I've got something to tell you guys today. So I did a couple test playthroughs before the stream, that way I could just be fully prepared to make everything streamlined. But what if I told you that in all the 15 years of me playing this game, I have been playing this game incorrectly? What do I mean by that? There is a mechanic in this game that I have never engaged with, and that mechanic is the glyph sleeve. The glyph sleeve is basically a quality of life feature that gives you 3 presets of glyph builds that you can assign and quick swap at any given time at the press of a button. I never utilized this mechanic. And the reason why I never utilized it was because for the longest time, I would get by in most Castlevania games just sticking with one weapon, which you technically could. In Dawn of Sorrow and even Portrait of Ruin, you could technically get away with just sticking with one weapon. If it had like really strong enough base stats, you could just stick with it, which is what I did oftentimes. But the difference here, in Order of Ecclesia, and the reason why this game felt so difficult, is because I feel like in this game specifically, they really hone in on enemy attributes and weaknesses and tolerances. To the point where if you try to stick with one weapon throughout the whole game, you are going to run into dozens upon dozens upon dozens of enemies that will just ignore your attacks, to where it does like 1 damage per hit. There's a lot of enemies in this game that are tolerant to your weapons, so the game expects you to experiment. The game actively encourages you to switch up your weapon builds and weapon variety, which I never did. If I found a weapon that had really strong base stats, I just stuck with it. Whatever weapon had the highest number, I just stuck with that weapon and just went with it. But that's not the way you should do it. That's kind of like handicapping yourself. So for this test playthrough that I did, I was like, you know what? Let me see how well this glyph sleeve works, right? Yeah. So I was like, let me use this glyph sleeve and see how much that can change my outlook on this game. And boy, oh boy, did it really change my outlook. I thoroughly enjoyed the game a lot more when I started using it. Because not only was I engaging with the game's mechanics more by swapping my weapons, I was getting more weapon variety, I felt like I was more engaged with the system, but things were going by a lot quicker. Things were getting easier. Because now, I wasn't having to deal with enemies taking like 1 HP per hit. You know, I was actually dealing damage now because I was switching my weapons around. So now, I can confidently say that we can stream this game and have fun without it being miserable. And you know what? I feel like if I didn't do that, if I didn't choose to engage with the glyph sleeve system, someone in chat would have said something. Like, I bet halfway through the playthrough, someone would have been like, why aren't you using the glyph sleeve? I would be like, I don't know. I just don't feel like it. But that's just it, though, man. That's what you should have been doing this whole time. So, yeah, I just wanted to get that little tirade out of the way, because I just find it funny, because I've been playing this game for over 15 years, and I've never used that mechanic. And I've just been sitting here kind of afraid to stream this game, because I thought it was going to be miserable to play through. But that's because of my own hubris. Though, will you go for the boss medals? I'm going to try. I will attempt to go for the boss medals. I don't know if I'm going to get every one of them. I'm confident that I will get a few, though. And I'm going to try my best not to rewind, because this game does have a rewind feature, and you could hypothetically rewind Scum to get all the medals if you want, but I'm going to try to be legit about it. Alright, so let's do this proper. Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. I'm actually looking forward to it this time. Now that I've actually done a test playthrough and actually played the game proper, I'm actually looking forward to this. So, let's get into this. Yeah, we're going to play Shinoa. We're going to do this on normal, because it's our first playthrough. Go with Durian. Yeah, you thought I was going to say it. You thought. Oh yeah, intro time.
Returning to life time and again since the ancient Middle Ages, the evil Lord Dracula has driven people to terror. Each time Dracula returned from the dead, the Belmont clan fought him in the shadows, wielding the Holy Whip. Through their efforts, humanity avoided the darkness, securing prosperity. But early in the 19th century, having lost their ability to resist the darkness, those in positions of power at the time began to search for new ways to counter Dracula. Our organization, Ecclesia, was born then as one of those countermeasures. Many organizations were established with the same goal, and day after day, they conducted their studies diligently. But each was dissolved when they failed to produce satisfactory results. But that was when Barlow, the leader of Ecclesia, finally made a surprising breakthrough that could stand up against Dracula.
Alright, class, did you get that? Alright, so fun fact, that was Albus talking, who we're going to be seeing momentarily. There he is. So Albus here is voiced by Keith Silverstein, who has a very recognizable voice if you've heard him in his other work. He also voices Simon Belmont, so... I should probably read this stuff. Well, this is our home, after all. Where else would I be? No, it's not that. Aren't you on a mission? Yes, but I wanted to make sure things were okay here. Any news worth sharing? Well, Barlow chose me as the bearer, actually. We're about to start the ritual, so my body can be a vessel for Dominus. What did you say? Dominus? You? That's right. This is an outrage! Barlow lied to me! Lied? I'm supposed to be the bearer! He promised me that much! But the master said you... What? What did he tell you? That you're unfit to be the bearer. He would never say such a thing. But Albus... I'm sorry, it's time. I have to go. Didn't I mute this fucking thing? Wait, Shinoa, you don't understand. You're wrong. I'm as much a member of Ecclesia as you are. Our sole purpose is to destroy Dracula, so people can look to dawn without fearing the darkness. Am I wrong, Albus? That isn't. For that reason, I will become Dominus, the blade to banish all evil. Shinoa? Yeah, let's ignore that nonsense. How could he? Orders may be orders, Barlow. But I'm holding you to your promise. Oh, that's right. What voice should he's voiced by Michael McConaughey, aka Ronaldo. Should probably just like Shanoa. As you know, only you can become the bearer of the Dominus. Yes, Grandmaster. However, it is nearly impossible to control its power, even for you. The purpose of this ritual is to make sure your body will not reject the Dominus. Yes, sir. But when it's over, That's right, Shanoa. You will be able to wield our most powerful glyph, the Dominus, which Ecclesia created as the ultimate weapon against Dracula. It is time, Shanoa. Time for you to become the world's new savior. Oh yeah, he does voice Speedwagon. Keith Silverstein, yeah, he also voices him. He voices Hisoka, Speedwagon, I mean, I know there's others. He's a prolific voice actor. What's going on? Oh, Albus. You. Who are... Oh, looks like she lost her memory. What's the meaning of this? Albus! You know how crucial the ritual is! You lied to me. Albus, I was to be the bearer. You promised me. We each have a role. You have your part to play. But today is not your moment. Above all else, Shanoa is the only one who can bear the Dominus. You know that as well as I do. But I was ready to do whatever it takes. I was ready to work together, all three of us. Perhaps we still can. Together, we will overcome this setback as well. It's too late. Tell me, Albus, what do you intend to do with the Dominus? You said it yourself. Each one of us has a role, and, like a fine master, you've finally shown me what mine must be. Don't be stupid, Albus! What are you planning? I will be taking the Dominus. Be rational! Without that glyph, our mission is a failure! Dracula's vessel... I have my own mission. Ah! Oh, had a fucking, like, Harry Potter duel right there. You are my master no longer. Farewell, Barlow. Several weeks pass. Your training regimen shall soon conclude. Yes, Grandmaster. We dominate the power residing in all things, great and small, to forge glyphs through Ecclesia's secret art. And so we gain the strength to save mankind. Absorb the glyph before you, if you would. Okay, so now we are introduced to this game's gimmick. The glyph mechanic. So, similar to Dawn of Sorrow and Aria of Sorrow, respectively, we can absorb abilities. This doesn't function quite the same as the soul mechanic. It's a little bit different in the sense that these are kind of like very few and far between compared to the souls, because not every monster has a soul. Glyphs are dropped by some enemies, and glyphs will show up through statues or other certain means. They're few and far between compared to souls. And you have to like hold up on the D-pad and absorb it through this tattoo on your back. It's a little weird. But anyway, we just absorbed a rapier glyph. Just so. And now you see. Absorb a glyph, and you shall know its kind. That is your gift. It's yours and yours alone. Yes, Grandmaster. My poor child. It is a pity that you need to relearn all of this. But now is not the time to feel sorry. Let's continue the lesson. I have so much to teach you. Yes, Grandmaster. Is that all she's gonna say? That glyph. Direct its power toward your arms. Okay, so now we gotta equip it. So we need to equip the glyphs, again, similar to the soul mechanic. So armed, you can wield glyphs against your foes. Imagine I am one of them, and strike. Okay, so we can use both square and triangle to alternate and do kind of like a combo-ish. And these attacks, your memories may have fled, but not your instinct. Use it to master the next technique. Now meld the glyphs in both your arms for a glyph union. Glyph unions can be very powerful techniques. So this is basically like an enhanced version of the attack. Kind of like a special move, where you press up. Good. Now, your final test. I will admit it is not very much by the book, but time is a luxury we don't have. Once you feel ready, step into the next room. Yes, Grandmaster. Yeah, so Shanoa has completely lost her memory, and now she is essentially a blank slate, which, you know, to each their own, you know, depends on how you feel about it. I don't know how I really feel about it. I don't know. I'm not always a fan of blank slate characters, depending on how well they're done, but I mean, I guess Shanoa's fine. From the abyss, I summon your enemies. Use everything you've learned to stand your ground. Show me that you still have it in you. Yes, skeletons. The most formidable foe. You already know what it is. First enemy in a Castlevania game always has to be a skeleton. Or a zombie, one of the two. So ends your basic training. Now advance. When is the last time you played Order of Ecclesia? I played Order of Ecclesia very recently. I mean, I've played this game for 15 years. I tend to revisit it on and off. But I actually did a test stream beforehand. If you want, you can rewind the stream where I talked about this. I kind of had a funny revelation when I did my test playthrough of this game. Yeah. Shanoa, I expected nothing less. Thank you, Grandmaster. And now your mission must begin at once. Recover the supreme glyph, Dominus. My pupil has it. Albus is his name. Albus. Does that name stir your memory by chance? No, Grandmaster. And what about your emotions? Still nothing? No, nothing. That day, we lost everything. You were robbed of your memories, your heart. But we lost so much more. We lost our only hope to defeat Dracula. The ritual. There was a man. That man was Albus. Albus. I shall remember that name. He coveted your power, and your fate. But the Dominus was yours alone to bear. Had I explained my reasoning to him, perhaps. But no time now for wishes or regrets. With the Dominus, we can save the world from nothing less than Dracula himself. Retrieve it, and we burn him back to dust. There's nothing else that's ever mattered more. It shall be done, Grandmaster. You truly are a blessing on us all. Only you can fulfill the destiny of our order. Albus has not reappeared since the incident. Probably because he's incapable of wielding the power of the Dominus. No other flesh than yours can absorb and host a glyph. Understood. But Albus is a great scientist. He was an average fighter, but he was a great scientist. He will find a way to use it eventually. Time is against us. I have an idea where his hideout might be. Go there now, before his trail grows cold, and take back the glyph. Understood. Wait, Shanoa. I would also want you to bring Albus back here. Of course, if you couldn't, I would understand. Understood. Our hopes go with you, Shanoa. May Ecclesia bless you. Okay, are we finally done with this intro segment? Good lord. Okay, so we go through this door over here where there should be a save point. Yep. Nice. Alright, we can finally move on our way. So, one of the distinct features of this game is that it is, would you call it open world? It's more open. I guess I'll just call it more open. Instead of it being relegated to just a castle, we can now explore the land around us. We can go to mountains, forests, you know, different areas like oceans, rivers, prisons. So the land is much more available to us in this game. We can actually go from place to place. So it's kind of similar to Curse of Darkness in that way, in that we can go to different areas, and we don't actually get to Dracula's castle until way later in the game. Oh, spoiler alert. Darian, damn it. What is it, Dan? Is it too early for you? It's probably too early for you, isn't it? Alright, so this is our first map, the Monastery. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dan. Okay, so we got a chest up here. Anti-venom. Don't know if that's gonna really become useful here, but... Maybe if we get hit by the zombies, we get poisoned? I don't know. I think that's for the ghouls that we get poisoned. Ouch. Do you think this is the hardest Metroidvania? I would say that this is the second hardest next to Circle of the Moon. Circle of the Moon is hands down the hardest. But this is a close second, yes. And if you were like me, like the dumbass that I was, playing this for 15 years and not utilizing the glyph mechanic, then it's even harder. Hey, get your ass down from there. Alright. Now see, there's this platform up here that's kind of deceptive. I don't know if there's anything up here. It's kind of weird that they put this platform up here because it makes it look like there's like a breakable ceiling here, but there's not. Don't do stupid shit while I'm driving or I won't be able to react appropriately. It's a lot easier than other people make it out to be. I don't know, man. Like, I think its difficulty is pretty well gauged by most people because think about it. It doesn't have a shop. The healing items don't do jack shit. And healing items are kind of difficult to come across anyway because you have to grind them off of enemy drops. The only real reliable way to heal in that game is to go to save points. I think it's pretty valid that people say it's hard as fuck. Well, it's the lack of potions, but it's also because the potions don't do shit. Anyway, we just learned a new mechanic here, by the way. The Magnes glyph, which we hold by pressing R1, will let us magnetize toward this circle thing here, which lets us basically kind of slingshot ourselves across the room. Pretty neat. Okay, so here is our new glyph that we get from a statue, which appears to be a knife glyph? Yeah, a knife. Coulter. Which I don't think I'm gonna use. Which I don't think I ever really use. Yeah, it just throws knives. Yeah, nah, that's not really practical. Nah. There's a reason why I never use that glyph. I mean, you could spam any of the glyphs. I can sit here and spam this. And this feels a lot more effective, doesn't it? It kills these guys in 2 hits. Whereas if I use Coulter, it takes like 3 hits. But I mean, it feels faster, doesn't it? I think I'd rather just use... Yeah, I think I'd rather just use Confiteer. Oh hey, look, it's the flying horse heads. fun fact, the flying horse heads, in Super Castlevania 4, those guys were called Mr. Head. An obvious play on words for Mr. Ed, talking horse. Need to go back on this game. Yeah, it's great. It's a great game. Some of my favorite aspects about this game are definitely like the sprite design and the sound design. This game has some of the best sprite work and some of the best sound design of any Castlevania game, and that's why it kind of irks me the most that it doesn't have a whip-wielding character. If this game had a bonus like Richter mode or any like other Belmont mode, it'd be perfect. Because to me, sound design goes a long way. Like, I don't know if that's just my autism talking, but yeah, like, sound design and sound effects go a long way for me. And this game definitely has some of the best sound design in any Castlevania. Oh, do we get a sword glyph finally? Yeah, Sekare. Alright, let me, let's equip that. Sekare. Yeah. It gave us 2 extra points of strength, but it still only beats that Banshee with 1 HP. Yeah, no, this playthrough is going to be a lot more streamlined. This is going to be a much easier playthrough to get through because I finally utilized that glyph sleeve. Because let me tell you, before I did my test playthroughs, I was dreading this. I was really dreading this playthrough because of how often I feel like this game tends to be miserable to play for like the first half. Because you're just so weak. Like, you really do tend to be very weak early on. Like, you're not given a lot of weapons, you're not given a lot of healing items either. And this game gets kind of hard. But once again, a lot of that handicap comes from the fact that I wasn't utilizing one of the game's basic mechanics. Which really would have helped had I actually, you know, engaged with it beforehand. Ouch. I just keep eating shit from those skeletons. If we wanted easy, we wouldn't be playing Castlevania. Yeah, but like, the Metroidvanias, particularly the handheld games, are like notorious for being among the easier games in the bunch. Especially Portrait of Ruin. Like, when I talk about like easy Castlevania games, Portrait of Ruin is definitely up there. That game is more easy than fun. It's more fun than hard, is what I meant to say. That game I always felt is a lot more fun than hard. And I feel like Order of Ecclesia kind of locked in and was like, nah, we're gonna go the more challenging route for this. We're gonna bring back the challenge for Castlevania. Alright. So, we got our first boss medal. You will be awarded with boss medals if you complete a boss without taking damage. I don't know if we're going to be able to get every boss medal in this run, but we're gonna try. Arthro medal. Oh, it's Albus. Shanoa. Still slaving away for the old man, are we? You. I've seen you before. Your name is Albus, is it not? Well, yes. The Grand Master sent me. I'm here to retrieve the Dominus Glyph and return you home. Home, you say? I have none. The old man saw to that. It was not a request. Intriguing. I recall you being a great deal more graceful than that. And you've forgotten your skill with glyphs as well. You're the one who made my memory vanish. Is that so? Well, I'm never going back. Remember to tell the old man for me. You must, by order of Master Barlow. Never say that name again! Now! Enough. Farewell, Shanoa. Oh, what's that laying on the ground? Oh, a map? I'm so not used to seeing that. I usually skip these cutscenes a lot. I haven't seen that in a long time. He marked a village on this map. So it looks like Albus kind of pointed us in a way to go. Alright. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and take this work point back. Ouch. Actually, wait a minute, hold up. There's a room we didn't explore over there. What was that one video I saw? There was a video I saw a while ago where it was like a collab. It was like a collab between a bunch of different Let's Players that I saw, and they did. It was like I'm a Let's Player. Of course I do this and that. And I think when it got to what was it? I think Nintendo Capri Sun was part of it. And I think he said, I'm a Let's Player. Of course I pretend like I don't know what's going on, even though I've played this game for a dozen times. Every Let's Player does that. Like, they know the game inside and out, but then when they watch a cutscene, they have to sit there and pretend like they don't know what's going on. I don't know why that caught on. I don't know why that's a thing that Let's Players do, but it's just a thing that we do. Like, oh man, what's going on? Oh man, oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh man, it looks like he's helping us out. Oh man, Albus gave us a map. Oh man, where's this go to? Magical ticket. Okay, so we got the magical tickets in this game. That's going to be really helpful for when we want to just go back to the village, like, immediately. Like, we can do, like, a quick warp back to the village. Well, actually, we can't do that because we haven't even been to the village yet, have we? I think it would have originated... you know what? Let me pull up chat. Got a lot of people in here for this one. Yeah, so chat's kind of, like, breezing by. Alright. Originated for players who play these games a ton of times, but people watching may have never seen the game before. I mean, yeah, kinda. Get the block glyph. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I can't get that glyph yet because I need to wait until I get a certain combination of glyphs. Because there's like that's that one glyph that has like the giant like wall of cubes that you have to break simultaneously, which I definitely can't do right now. Yeah, I think it's up here. I said I think it's up here? Yeah. Cotton hat. Oh yeah, we need to start equipping stuff. Okay. I hear a kitty cat. Where are you? Oh, you're down here. Oi. Fuck off, Mr. Ed. Okay, so that cat we just grabbed, that is relevant for a side quest later on. So if you hear a cat, make sure you grab it. You can't miss them. Alright, so this room right here, this is the room with the giant wall of infinitely spawning cubes that you must break simultaneously because behind it is a glyph. But unfortunately, it's just not fast enough. You're just not quick enough to grab it, and unfortunately we have to wait until we get a specific glyph to get it. I think you can get it, because I think I've done it before. You can kind of finesse it to where you can grab it with that glyph that I just did. It is possible, it definitely is, but I definitely don't have the time nor the patience to sit here and try my luck. So I'm not going to do it. HP max up. So I'm just gonna wait until we have the specific glyph and do it the intended way. Alright. There is a chest up here that we cannot get because we do not have double jump. Those bastards. So, for this playthrough, I was debating on this. So, for this playthrough, I don't know if I'm going to try to go for all the glyphs, or even trying to do all the side quests either. I could probably go for all glyphs, because it's not terribly difficult. It's really not. It's definitely not nearly as bad as trying to get all the souls in Dawn of Sorrow or Aria of Sorrow. So all glyphs might not be out of the question. The side quests, though, is another story. Most of the side quests are not that bad. In fact, some of them are pitifully easy to do. However, there are a couple of side quests that I'm going to talk about momentarily that we'll get into. Okay, so now we're in Weigal Village. A glyph. Is this Albus's doing? Okay, so let's absorb this glyph and see what happens. A glyph that incapacitates opponents. Torpor.
You have saved me.
At last! Thank you! What happened to you?
The others. Everyone in the village has been taken.
By whom?
That man! He spirited away the other 12, and then imprisoned me. But the Lord must have sent you to our aid. Please, deliver the others.
Can you tell me where the man went?
If I'm not mistaken, he said something about the prison island.
Tell me more about it.
Long ago, criminals were banished to that forsaken place. Some say their souls still wander the island, which is forever cursed.
How do I get there?
You can get there through these very woods. I beg you, you must save them.
Did Albus really take the villagers to this prison island? And for what purpose? Okay, so I guess the next place we're going is a prison island. So this is Weigal Village. This is basically going to be your main, hub area, your main home area, I guess. Your base of operations, I guess you'd call it. So over the course of the game, there are going to be, I think he said 12 villagers that we need to find and rescue. And as you rescue them, they will populate this village one by one, and they will all have different tasks for you to complete. Now, I mentioned already that the side quests in this game usually are not that bad. Some of them are really easy to take care of, some are easier than others, but there are a couple side quests in this game that I am not looking forward to. One of which is the Kashmir Thread. The Kashmir Thread quest in this game fucking sucks. Because Kashmir Threads can only be dropped by specific enemies, and can only be dropped by rare chests. And that requires a lot of RNG, and a lot of backtracking. It can take hours to get just 5 of these Kashmir Threads, and it sucks. It is easily one of the worst side quests in this game. And it is for that reason that I don't think I'm going to be getting all the quests done in this playthrough. I will try my hardest to get most of the quests done, and even try my hardest to get all the glyphs, but I cannot promise that I'm going to get everything done for this playthrough. But I will try. Yeah. That's one of your options. You can fight Jiangxi a bunch of times to try to get it. Or there's that one specific enemy in the Mystery Manor that you can fight over and over again. Oh, we got another statue here. That looks like the Hammer Glyph, Macier. So Macier is a hammer glyph. Now, as I mentioned, we're starting to get to the point now where we're going to have different enemy attributes. Some enemies are going to be weak to slash types, enemies are going to be weak to hammer types. This is where we're going to start seeing this take effect. So, here's a perfect example. This enemy, the Nomenon, is clearly tolerant to this hammer glyph. He only takes 2 HP per hit. But if I were to switch back to the Sakare, the sword glyph... Kill you real quick. If I switch back to the sword glyph, however... Oh, hey, buddy. Necromancer. Notice... he takes 12 hits. Or 12 HP, and he dies in 2 hits, rather. Much, much different. And so you can see that if you choose not to utilize the different weapons, and if you're not switching up your weapons, that makes a drastic difference, doesn't it? Changing your weapons. Changing your weapons literally means the difference between sitting there, mashing against an enemy, and killing them in 2 hits, as opposed to like 8 hits. It is dramatically different. Okay, heart repair. Why not get the glyph of the necromancer? I was going to, but I was on a tangent. I was trying to prove a point about this glyph. I'm gonna get it here in a second. That axe armor also drops a glyph, as you can tell. Most enemies... Okay, so how you can tell an enemy is going to drop a glyph is when they have that blue triangle aura thing when you kill them. When that shows up, that means that there is a chance that it will drop a glyph. Ouch. Are they not going to spawn another necromancer? Is it? Okay, there he is. Give me that. Fidelis carries summon zombies that fight to the death. So there are some enemies that you can just take their glyphs from as they're trying to summon something. We already have a sword glyph. And unfortunately, this is one of those games where... Oh, okay, we got the axe glyph. Oh, cool, we summoned... we absorbed 2 glyphs at once, that's rare. But unfortunately, unlike Dawn of Sorrow, glyphs do not stack in this game. Meaning that if you were to acquire multiple glyphs, that they do not increase your attack power. Which is kind of unfortunate and kind of like... I don't know, I feel like it would have been beneficial to have a stack system, that way it encourages you to get more glyphs. I don't know. Because as soon as you have the glyph, the one glyph, that's just it. You don't need to grind anymore for that glyph. It's you just have it. So, anyway, now we can go to the Calidus channel, or the Calidus. Calidus? Calidus? I always called it Calidus. I don't know. So now we're in the ocean. And I'm going to assume that most enemies here are going to be weak to the sword. Trust me, it is going to be a much welcome addition as soon as we get the glyph sleeve. It is going to make a world of a difference. Swordfish? Oh, I'm sorry, sea stingers. Oh, he dropped some meat. Aww. Oh, another villager.
Thanks.
Phew, you saved me. Thanks. I'm Jacob. Got a general store in Wygal Village. And on that note, I should probably get back to it. But listen, I might have some things you can use. Come by the shop, and we'll do business. Okay, so we have our first shopkeeper. That's good to have. Wait, I just realized what you said. Did you really never use the glyph swap? Nope. I've been playing this game for 15 years, and until just recently, until just about a couple months ago, have I never used the glyph swap system. Ever. Making this game like 10 times harder than it actually was. And because of that, it definitely hindered my opinion of the game. Yeah, go figure. But now that I've actually used the glyph system, the glyph swap system proper, go figure, I actually enjoy the game a lot more. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta love it. Yeah. Gotta love it. Alright. So, it looks like we're already at the end of the map. So this is one of the few maps in the game that we will revisit. So some maps, like this one, will have multiple exit and entrance points, which we will come back to later. You'll see when that happens. But just know that we're definitely not done with that map. If it felt like it was too short, that just means we're not done with it.
But now we made it to Monera Prison Island, the place that one old man told us about. Yeah. I mean, I don't really find him that difficult. Oh, we got a boss already. Uh-oh, spotlights. It's a giant skeleton. Like playing Castlevania 1 without knowing about continues, I don't really know what a good comparison would be for this, honestly. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get the medal for this one if I can't get close enough to that fucking, yeah, we're not gonna get it. I'd say right around here is when we start to see the, difficulty spike in the game, I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh no, he can turn around. Yeah, better get in front of him. You definitely don't want to deal with this guy when you're facing him from behind, because he gets pretty lethal from that angle. Yeah, I know, I had a chance to leap over him and I missed it, and that's what fucked everything up. Now see, if he only just backed up like that, that probably would have been ideal, but no, he didn't. Oh wait, this guy's a skeleton. I should be using a hammer glyph. Yeah, look at that, it does more damage. See, this is the kind of stuff that I was not taking into account when I was younger, alright? I just dealt with one weapon and I just sucked it up and dealt with it. Yeah, see, it makes all the difference. It's like, change up your weapon variety, man. Don't just stick with one weapon. Fuck. I forget when we get that hammer glyph sleeve. Or the glyph sleeve, not the hammer glyph sleeve, just the glyph sleeve in general. I don't remember when we get that, but trust me, when we get it, it'll be nice to have. Hasta, lance glyph. I think that's a good glyph at this point in the game. I think, yeah, no, the lance glyph is probably one of the better early game glyphs, if I remember. I'm definitely gonna switch to it when I get the chance. I said, alright, back up, get away from me. Die! Damn, dude, you got a lot of HP. Dude, bro, die! And actually, hold up, we're gonna backtrack, because I'm pretty sure they give you an item if you decide to take on the spotlight monsters that they summon. Yeah, we're just gonna do that real fast. Because I think they do give you an item for this. Which is understandable because this is fairly challenging. This is like a late game enemy right here. Okay. Wouldn't the face be weaker to... I don't know. I mean, it tells us right there. I think he's weak to both, I don't know. Usually when you see this, like, effect, when you see that weird yellow flash effect on the enemy when you hit them with a hammer, that usually means they're weak to it. Like, right there. A bow glyph. Another glyph, which I'm probably never going to use. There's a chest up here. What do we got? Chamomile. Okay. Ouch. Poke me from below. I'm pretty sure there's a breakable wall in this stage somewhere. Can I make this jump? Okay, yeah, I can. Cabriolet. I could probably equip that. Yeah. Do I have any? No? Still no accessories? Level up. MP max up. Take you right into the danger zone. I don't know why, dude. Every time I hear that part of the song, I always think of Danger Zone. It just sounds like it for some reason. I see a chest up there. Now those, these, spear guards, as you can see from the bottom right screen, they drop a 4-star item, which I still haven't got from them yet. I forget what it was. Priestess ring. So there's our first accessory. Well, it gives us better defense at the expense of 1 less attack point. Considering the game we're playing, that might be handy. I'll take it for now. Why not? It's just one. It's just subtract 1 attack point. Gives you attribute points. Sage. Okay, well, I did not know that. Here I was thinking that... Here I thought that absorbing duplicates of the glyphs just did nothing. Well, I guess that's handy to know. Alright. So I guess that gives us some reason to continue absorbing glyphs. Oh hey, it's the Invisible Man. I haven't seen you since Portrait of Ruin. Oh, we got this Frankenstein. Oh, it's Albus again. Albus! Impressive, Shanoa. It's fortunate that I already prepared you a reward. It's the best I can do for the time being. It's a fragment of the Dominus. That's what you came for, is it not? Go ahead and take it. Alright. Why not? 1 piece of Dominus summons a pillar of light. It really is a piece of the Dominus. What are you thinking? That's what I thought. Its power is so great it makes it easier to see how it flows. How the power flows? What does that mean? What it means, dear, is that I was right. This is your last chance. Come back to Ecclesia. We've been over this. My place is no longer as the old man's errand boy. I have a role to fulfill, and fulfill it I shall. How is he able to forge a glyph from the Dominus? He didn't use it, but I wonder... I should inform Grandmaster Barlow of this situation. Yeah, pretty sus. Oh, dodge that by the skin of my pants. Oh, another villager.
Saved!
Haha! Rescued at last! But only to be butchered by this she-devil! I have no interest in butchering you, sir. You promise? Well, thank you. I guess. That's what you say when people save your life, right? I'm Abram. I'm the town's official healer. Please, come visit my establishment, if you dare. Grant Dynasty? I mean, I guess he does look like Grant, doesn't he? Oh my god, he did a mad dash. Oh, there's Frankenstein. You escaped from your room. That's where you ran off to. You just came up a few rooms over. Or I'm sorry, the creature. I'm still of the belief that you can call him Frankenstein because Frankenstein is a surname. It's his last name, and for all intents and purposes, he was meant to be Frankenstein's son. So I think you can still get away with calling him Frankenstein, so fuck it, why not? What do we got in this chest? Lapis Lazuli. You're right in a danger zone. I think we're about to be up on the boss here in a second. Oh, I hear another kitty cat. Ouch. Keep getting poked. Quit poking me. Ouch. Come here, kitty. Caught you. Warp room. Another statue. That gives us the sickle glyph. Yeah, Falsus. Now, sickle glyphs are interesting because I think the way they work is they have the slashing capability of a sword weapon, but the heaviness of a hammer, I think, is how that works. So they're basically like a more heavy-hitting sword, kind of, ish, I guess. We'll see how it works. Just gonna run past all these fucking Tesla coils to grab this glyph here, which is the Volfolger, Call Forth Shocking Electricity. Probably not going to use that glyph too much, but you know, we're trying to get as many glyphs as possible, so why not? Only give 1 attribute point. Okay, versus the candies that give you 10 points. Okay, yeah, okay. I gotcha. We're learning. We're learning today. Oh, I didn't know those fuckers could jump. I've never seen that before. What the fuck? I've never seen those the Tin Man's jump before. What the fuck? That was creepy. Actually, since we're dealing with a Tin Man, we have the... Yeah, let's use the Fulgur Glyph. Because that's probably his weakness. So, let's just do that real quick. Ouch. We're gonna rewind that. Wait, I can't... They didn't give me 2 Priestess Rings, did they? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, what the fuck? Heathen, how dare you? Are we gonna do this shit again? Or are we seriously gonna do this shit again? Heathen, heretic. No, I've played Heretic. Do you want me to stream Heretic? Didn't miss much. No, we're still in the prison island. Let's see. Probably need to heal. Yeah, we need to start healing. Do. Alright. Try this again. Damn, those guys pack a punch. Probably gonna regret this crap. Yeah, you know what? What was that? Alright, we're gonna back that up. Yeah, we're backing this up. How do I want to do this? Because yeah, technically, this is its weakness, kind of. But I feel like I'm definitely not strong enough for this right now. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna stick with Mace here for the time being, and we're gonna deal with these guys real quick because they're definitely getting in the way. I feel like it's mostly these guys' fault. Yeah, I don't want to deal with these two fuckers. Okay. Now we'll deal with this. Ouch. Damn, and that arc is really hard to jump over, too. They made that shit really hard to jump over. Damn, dude, he deals so much damage. And I would like to get the item from this shit, but, like, 77 HP, though, dude? Like, fuck. I'm not built for this. I think I'm gonna have to come back for this part. Yeah. Definitely not built for this. I don't have double jump, and I definitely don't have the strength stats to deal with that Tin Man reliably right now, so we're not gonna deal with that fucker right now. We'll come back to that. Ouch. Gold chest. And there it is, the glyph sleeve. The titular item that I never utilized in all my 15 years of playing, but now we are finally going to utilize it proper. Hold circle and press L1 and R1 to swap glyphs. Yes, we will do so. So, going here, if you press R1 and L1, you can swap between A, B, or C. So what I'm going to do, A will be my hammer glyphs, B will be my sickle glyphs, and C will be my sword glyphs. As such. And we can swap between them at any time. This is something that I never did for 15 years and made the game a lot more miserable. But today that changes. The game will be miserable no longer. Okay, we got like that spike obstacle there. Alright. Boss time. So this is a pretty short map. This is really just a boss map, essentially. He's finally learned how to play Castlevania. I'm so happy for him. Alright. So this boss, coming up, this is probably one of my least favorite bosses, and I think it's a lot of people's least favorite bosses, especially for speedrunners. This is a script boss. And what I mean by a script boss is this is a boss that no matter how strong you are not going to be able to beat this boss at your own pace. This boss is segmented, and you have to fight him in a specific order. You cannot beat him early. You have to get him to get to the very top of the tower and beat him accordingly. And yeah, it kind of breaks the flow of the game a little bit. Especially when you're trying to do boss rush or speedrunning. It kind of sucks. It's not a particularly hard fight, it's just tedious. Yeah, not a really great boss. The boss is very repetitive, and the fact that you can't beat him... Yeah, the fact that it's all scripted just kind of sucks. And I mean, he's really only one of the only bosses in the game that does that, luckily, so... You can just skip? No, not really. I don't think you can. Not to my knowledge. Because once you beat the boss, you have to make it to the exit of this map, and I think opening up the exit of the map is what reveals the next area. So you have to make it through this boss. I mean, I'm sure there's like speedrun strats that skip past him, but yeah, low health. Yeah, I see it. Too bad I don't have any health items though. That's the problem. That's why this game is tricky. I mean, I probably could have gone to Weigal Village and gotten a health item, but I didn't because I wasn't paying attention. Silly me. Here, shoot your bubbles. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, sometimes he'll do that. Why is he doing that? Do we just stay up here longer? No, so he's just gonna keep hitting the wall like that. Alright, why is he doing that? Why is he fucking doing that? I guess we're going over here then. That's really weird. I don't know why he's doing that. I thought for sure he was gonna fucking, hit the ceiling like he's supposed to. Nope, you're gonna keep hitting the wall. Shit. Okay, what are we saying in chat? Fucking... Oh, Darian reminder? Reminder what? Oh, of course that... What? Sometimes this boss pisses me off, man. Oh, right. Right, I forget. He has to be in his red awakening mode before him to do that. If you do Aeon's quest and need the merman meat, do not farm mermen, dog. You need to... Hold on. You need to farm Lorelei? Yeah. I think I knew that already. It's deceptive like that, because they don't... The mermen don't drop the merman meat like you'd think they would. They just drop normal meat. Yeah, no, I knew that already, because I did the preparation playthrough for this. Gotta love it, though. Oh man, merman meat, where do I get that? Surely I have to kill the merman for that, right? Ouch. I hate how inconsistent this boss is sometimes. Ouch, see, it only happens on that phase that he does that, where his hitbox is able to touch you in that spot when technically it shouldn't. Alright. And again, I apologize for the blatant rewinding, but you know what? This game is hard. Anyway, you know what? As much as that boss sucks, that's probably one of the coolest ways to finish off a boss in any Castlevania game. You gotta hand it to him. Alright, so if we take the elevator back up, though, we can go up here. It's called mermaid meat in Japanese. Yeah, see, why didn't they just call it mermaid meat? That would have been a lot... Probably would have been able to convey it a lot better if they called it that. But if you go up here, we get the Luminaudio. Which, again, I don't know if we're really going to be using this glyph a lot, but yeah. We will be back up in this lighthouse eventually, though, for a side quest. Anyway. Another villager.
Thanks.
Thank you. Did the man who bound you say anything? I don't remember hearing his voice, but I saw his eyes. He's got a purpose. I can tell you that. Good or bad purpose? That I couldn't say. I see. But what do you mean by there being no way he could lose? I'm going back to the village. I'm worried about Father Nikolai. And you? What about me? How the hell did you get all this way in that flimsy gear? Come see me in the village. I'll suit you up proper. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so we found our blacksmith. He must have passed this way. It's the only path. Serpent scale. Move freely underwater. Well, ain't that handy? And that kind of tells you where we're going next. Yep, that's right. We're going back to the Kalidas channel. Except now we're underwater. Actually, we should probably... go back to the village and get some healing items, and we can start talking to some people.
There you are.
It's you! You've come at last! At an awkward time, I see. Awkward? No. Inconvenient, yes. I would prepare a proper thanks. A gift of medicine, but now? No, now is not the time. What is the matter? He did it. The man who abducted us. He took all the materials I had. I bet. Albus? Could it be for some experiment? No doubt. So, go! Find me more materials, I command it. Then, only then, will I trust you enough to thank you for saving my life. Okay. Sage! I need sage. So, find it and bring it here. Well, we found a bunch of sage, didn't we? And then we'll see who trusts who, won't we?
Later. No!
Yep, we got a bunch of sage. That's definitely sage. Medicine.
My stuff
Okay.
really works.
We go in here.
Welcome.
This is our shopkeeper. Backlogged. Well, you know what?
Hey, want to buy something?
So we've only got 4,000. I'm pretty sure most of the stuff here tends to be pretty expensive. We definitely need healing items first and foremost. See how expensive they are? I can only get like 8 potions. I mean, that's not bad, but I kind of want. We'll only grab 4. Babushka. I mean, that's technically good. Leather curse is nice. We'll take that. Grab Cossack boots. All right.
Come back again.
I think that's a decent enough selection. Grab the leather curse. Grab the Cossack boots. All right. All right. Now we're stacked. We're ready. Make sure we're good there. Let's go talk to that blacksmith.
Right.
3 iron ore. Excuse me? Your armor is shabby. Bring 3 iron ore, then we'll talk.
See you later.
Okay. Do we even have any iron ore? Probably not, because I don't remember grabbing any iron. Yeah, no, we don't. We don't even have a single iron ore. Alright, we'll come back later. We will come back later. Anyway, back to the Callias channel. Alright, for fish, you guys are weak to slash weapons, so we're going to use our sickle. See? See how much better it is when you swap your weapons out? Chest with potion. Well, that's handy. There's an octopus down there, which I think he's weak to slash. Yeah, okay, yeah, he is. He's a. Oh, he's not just an octopus. He's a dark octopus. And I'm pretty sure in this stage there is a villager that we need to save, and they're hidden. This is one of the few stages that has a hidden villager, which can get in the way if you don't know where they're at. Which I forgot to mention, by the way. In this game, in order to fully progress and beat the game, you need to actually rescue every single villager. And unfortunately, like I just said, there are a few villagers that are pretty well hidden, and you need to, like, find a breakable wall to get to them. And I think this is one of those stages that has that. Which is another reason why I wanted to do a test playthrough. That way I made sure I knew where they were ahead of time. Which, even then, I think I might still end up forgetting one. Yeah, I know, I gotta farm the killer fish for a future quest. And trust me, we're definitely going to want it, because it's going to be a quest for healing items. But, yeah, thanks for the reminder. We're definitely going to want to do that. I'm definitely more concerned about the quests that involve the Butcher for the healing items. Those are probably the most beneficial quests in the game. It's a let's play, Juan. You know how this works. I'm a let's player. Of course I like to explain shit like I haven't played this game a dozen times. It's just typical let's play jargon. And I mean, I did have someone come into the stream at the start telling me that they haven't really played the game much. They got distracted and haven't picked it back up. So, I mean, you never know. There's people that really haven't played this game yet. You know? Oh, Shinoa, turn around. Cotton thread. Fuck the cotton threads. I'm more concerned about the cashmere threads. There's a room back there that we didn't get. We didn't fully complete. Let's go back there and finish that. Because that's gonna bug me. Guys, breaking news. Symphony Night actually has a reverse castle? No. Guys, this is gonna blow your minds, but did you know that Soma Cruz is actually Dracula? I just found that out the other day. And I've been playing Dawn of Sorrow for like 15 years. I had no clue. HP max up. Oh, you guys made me think. Wait. Oh, I'm using the hammer glyph. I was like... Man, I'm telling you right now, the first form of the hammer kind of sucks because it looks like a sickle. Doesn't it? It looks like a sickle. And it confuses me because it makes me think I'm using the sickle glyph. I'm like, wait a minute, no, I'm using a hammer, what? But don't worry, I think once we get the second form of the hammer glyph, it'll actually resemble a hammer. So it won't be, like, as confusing. I don't know why they did that. Because that don't look like a hammer. That looks more like a pickaxe. Alright, I think if we go up, it'll actually bring us back out to... Ah, here we go. So, if we come this way, you see this barrel with this balloon attached to it. And there is some rubble over here that we need to blow up in order to get back to the top. It's a little bit finicky, but if we can just not blow this thing up in the process. Come on. Alright, that should be enough. Yep, alright. And then there's a breakable wall here with 3 chests that have an NP max up, a super potion, and a heart max up. And come all the way over here for a chest that has an HP max up. There we go. And then we're going to go do the same thing for the opposite side of this map, now that we can walk underwater. I also learned that, you know, during my test playthroughs, that this game is actually not nearly as long as I thought it was going to be. Because that was another thing. You know, that's another thing about me that I realized over the years. Aren't the statues breakable? I think they are, yeah. But they usually only have, like, coins in them, so I don't really care about breaking them too much. But, I've noticed something about myself, is that usually when I form a negative opinion as a teenager, I usually tend to hold on to it, and I tend to overblow it out of proportion as an adult. For instance, Skyward Sword. I mean, I liked Skyward Sword when I was a teenager, but there was one segment of Skyward Sword that I really didn't like, and it kind of hindered my opinion of the game for a while, and that was the Lanayru Desert. And I hated the Lanayru Desert because I thought it was way too long, it was boring, and it just dragged the game on and on and on. But I revisited it recently, and I realized that it really wasn't that bad, and Skyward Sword really wasn't that terribly long of a game, and Lanayru Desert really wasn't as long as the other segments of the game. And I was just like, really? Was I really just that negative back then? And I kind of feel like I was having the same issue with this game, where I felt like, as a teenager, I felt like this game was longer than it actually was, when really it's not that terribly long. It's really not. I feel like, actually, you know what, I feel like a lot of that goes into, like, you know, being a first-time player, because I feel like when you play it for the first time and not knowing what to do or where to go, like, when you don't know what you're doing, it's obviously going to take a lot longer. And I feel like that's why I have that sentiment, because obviously when I played this for the first time, like, I didn't know, like, what the side quests were, I didn't know where the villagers were at, and, you know, obviously this game took a lot longer for me to beat. But then, you know, once you replay it over and over and over again, obviously the game gets much, much shorter. Especially when you don't utilize a certain mechanic like the glyph sleeve system. Like, gee, I wonder. I'm surprised I'm still level 10 right now. Oh hey, there's the Fornaeus jellyfish thing from Portrait of Ruin. We're getting a lot of cotton threads. Salt. Yeah, air pocket. I like they put an air pocket for a save point. Shield glyph. This is another one of those glyphs that I never find myself using. But I'm pretty sure there's like a glyph union that it can be used with, which is probably, I don't know. I just never use it. Ouch. I switched our hammer for you guys. Lapis Lazuli. I think we're getting down to where the ship is at, which I think has another villager for us. Come on, quit going in the wall. Ah, there it is, our first iron ore. Now we just need 2 more. So there's an exit right there. We are not going to take that just yet, because obviously there's still much more of the map that we need to explore. We will come back to that. Fuck off. Alright. Okay, but now we leveled up. Alright, this would probably be a great time for us to grind on these killer fish. Because there's 2 that spawn down here. Let's just hope that this doesn't take an eternity. All we need is 1. All we need is 1. We just need 1 killer fish meat. That's all we need. And as you can see, it is a 5-star rarity, so this could either take a very long time to get, or we can get insanely lucky and get it early. So I apologize in advance, but we trust me, this is absolutely going to be in our best interest to get, because it's going to give us one of the best healing items in the game, which is going to be a godsend for later on. What do we want to talk about in the meantime? There's rumors that we're going to be getting a State of Play and a Direct in the coming week or two for February. Which, you know, here's hoping. Here's hoping for something Castlevania related, right? I mean, come on, it's Castlevania's 40th anniversary this year. There's gotta be something, man. There's gotta be something. Which, I mean, technically September is when it actually happens, but I think they're gonna give us something earlier than that, right? You're not just gonna wait all the way until September to celebrate it. Let's not get excited. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What do you mean, let's not get excited? Don't you like being overly optimistic about everything? Yeah, partner showcase next week, yeah. Could be. Quincy Morris story, I highly doubt that. If they give us a Quincy Morris game before they give us a Julius Belmont game, I don't know how I would react to that. Like, I wouldn't be mad necessarily, but it'd be like, it's kind of like weird priorities, don't you think? That'd be some weird priorities on their part. Come on, just give me the meat already. Yeah, just read Dracula, there you go. Come on, give me the meat. I'm still of the belief that we're probably gonna get a Grimoire of Souls port here soon. Because we're overdue for that. I think we're long overdue for a port of that at this point. And I think this would be an absolute perfect timing for that. To do, like, for the 40th anniversary. Surely. Because that is a good game. I think Grimoire of Souls, you know, gacha stuff aside, and mobile crap aside, I think it is a generally solid game, you know? And I do think people need to play it. Those are the two things that I'm banking on this year. I think for the 40th anniversary, we are definitely either getting a Grimoire of Souls port, and we're definitely going to be getting another collection, at the very least, right? Preferably the PS2 games, right? The 3D games and shit. They beat his ass so hard that they need a World War I to bring him back. Come on, dude, give me the meat. Give me your meat. Giggity. Come on. Come on, dude. Judgment 2 or a remaster. I'm of the belief that they're probably gonna do a standalone re-release of that. Like, it'll just be like its own separate remaster. Because I don't know if it's gonna fit necessarily into a collection. I do think that that might just be its own separate release, maybe. Who knows? They might surprise us. Because I do think Judgment has merit. Aside from the character designs, which is probably the most, you know, controversial aspect of that game, but I think that game definitely has merit. Especially in today's age, where a lot of people like fighting games are totally, like, more mainstream than they've ever been. So, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't see Judgment being in a collection. It just wouldn't fit. Yeah, but here's the thing, Card. You know, yeah, Judgment gets flack for its character designs, but that's really it. And that's really is just about its character designs. And, you know, you say that as if, you know, public opinion has anything to do with it. Simon's Quest was viewed as one of the worst games ever made for years. But we still got it in the Anniversary Collection. Even though a lot of people talk shit about that game on the internet for over a decade, or like 2 decades. So I don't really think they care too much about public perception. I think they just do it because they want to. And yeah, no, Judgment has a lot going for it. Judgment has probably some of the best music arrangements out of any game. It has a really solid soundtrack. I know this because Grimoire of Souls uses certain tracks from Judgment. Vampire Survivors uses tracks from Judgment. I think even Smash Brothers uses tracks from Judgment, doesn't it? I think. Point is, Judgment's soundtrack is really fucking banger. I mean, yeah, some of the characterization does kind of suck in that game. Maria particularly. Maria definitely got it the worst. I really don't like how they treated her character in that game. Just, oh my god, I'm jealous of other women's breast sizes. That's her whole character. I mean, even music aside, like, the game has a lot of content going for it. It has, like, the arcade mode, it's got the survival mode, it's got the castle mode. And I've always liked it because, I always liked those segments in Judgment where you get to fight monsters, like, actually get to take a break from doing fighting game stuff and actually just get to fight, like, actual monsters, like the mermen and the zombies. I liked that. I like that aspect of Judgment. You don't see a lot of fighting games that do that. That's kind of why I like Judgment a lot, because it, you know, it tried to incorporate, you know, a lot of Castlevania-esque stuff into a fighting game, while making it unique, making it Feet to Spare and Judgment music for a very long time, haven't they? Yeah. Bro, we still don't have any killer fish meat yet. Yeah, no, it's definitely lagging. It do be lagging, but I'll tell you what, as long as it's not cutting out, I think that's preferable. I would much rather have it lag occasionally than for it to cut out. Yeah. Why is it lagging like that, though? No, you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm glad that the Wi-Fi is not cutting out, like actually turning off. Like cutting the stream entirely. Because that would irritate me. Lagging is one thing, but if it actually cut off the entire stream, that would be a problem. Oh my god, what is the problem today? I mean, it's rare that I experience, like, lag like this. I wonder what the problem is. Yeah, man, fucking should've known something like this was gonna start happening, man. Fuck. Oh, shit. Ah. Oh, okay, are we back? Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I mean, it's probably prone to happen again, but I don't know why that was happening. No, what I was saying about it cutting out was I would much rather it lag than for it to straight up cut the stream off. Because that was one of the big things for why I wasn't streaming for a long time, is because my router was being finicky and it would just cut off. Like the internet would just cut off randomly for no reason, and in doing so it would cut the stream off. But all that was just lag. That was really bad lag is what that was, and I don't know why that happens. Because I never get lag. We have really good internet out here, so I don't know why it would be lagging like that. So that's peculiar. Again, I'm just glad that it didn't cut the stream off. And I'm also glad that it didn't happen during a pivotal moment in the stream. So, you know, you take your blessings. Well, we're killing these things in 2 hits now. God, how much longer are we gonna stay here? I would like to get a move on. I'm pretty sure people don't want to sit here and watch me exit and re-enter a room and kill 2 killer fish over and over again in hopes of getting killer fish meat. It's crazy. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. And today we're not getting lucky. We're definitely not getting lucky. Yeah, see, look, if this is our luck right now, imagine how much worse this is going to be when we're going to have to get the cashmere threads. Come on, dude. Oh, he dropped 50 gold. It's like, okay, we'll drop something, but it's not going to be the thing you want. Bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. Bruh. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Bro, legit, how long are we gonna be here? Oh, looks like it's acting up again. Yep. Don't know why it's doing that today. I don't know if I don't know if it's the weather or what. I don't know. It's even weirder because, like, I have, like, my stream settings are not even really that high. Because I stream at 720/60. I'm not even streaming at 1080p. Drop the meat. Again. Yeah, that 2% sure is bugging everything, isn't it? Bro, come on, dude. We're gonna be level 15 by the time we get some meat. We're inadvertently grinding our levels up. Lord Almighty. I just need one piece of meat. Just one. Just one, dude. Come on, man. All you gotta do is just give me one piece of meat and I'll never bug you guys again. Bruh. Bruh. Oh my god, it dropped another coin. Oh, we'll drop stuff, but we're just gonna drop coins. This is looking more like Terraria than Castlevania. Oh my god, we leveled up! We're getting level ups and we're getting coins. And another coin. Yeah, I also said subreddit, not even close. Oh my god, we finally got the rock killer fish. Oh my god, we can finally make progress. As soon as Dan says something is when we get it. Talk about timing. I wouldn't even trust it even if I did boost my luck stat. Because from my experience, the luck stat in these games are broken, if Dawn of Sorrow is anything to go by. It doesn't matter how much you increase your luck stat. Like, luck is luck. Okay, finally, another villager. Monica.
Oh, what did I do to deserve to be saved by such a beautiful angel? I'm Monica. I'm a seamstress in the village. Please, let me repay you. If you're in the village, come see me.
Okay, so we have our town seamstress. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it works in the other games, but I just choose not to trust it. Like, it's, you get lucky or you don't. You know what? Let's use our magical ticket. Okay. Is there anything for you?
There you are.
No, we gotta go get his stuff. There isn't much I could do. Let me make you a dress. Thank you, but I do not need a dress. Yeah, I'm trying to get armor. Right now, I'm trying to get iron ore from that one guy. Why do I need a dress?
Oh, well, you're right. My dresses wouldn't be... You misunderstand. Dresses don't suit me. Well, hang on. I bet I can make a good dress that you'd look good in. Let's see. Cotton. That's what we need. Where's the cotton? Oh no, I'm out of cotton thread. I'm always doing this. And I need at least 5 cotton thread to make a dress. Maybe you shouldn't have even bothered saving me. Well, luckily for you, I have 5 cotton. You brought me cotton thread? You went out of your way just for me? I'll make your dress in a flash. And done. A cotton dress. Please accept it. And I bet it's ass. How much you want to bet it's ass? Oh, wow. Okay, it's actually quite substantial. I'll take it. Alright. Cool. Thank you, Monica, for actually giving me a decent dress with good stats. Well, it's probably going to be outdone by the iron armor I'm about to get. Alright. I'll make a couple of new pieces and put them on the sale in Jacob's store. And no, you don't get them for free. I put my heart and soul into this. Of course. But I also pay my suppliers, so here.
Afford some good steel.
Okay, so he pays us the fee necessary to buy them in the store. I mean, I guess that's nice enough. But it's like, at that point, why not just give me the armor for free? And then if I need to buy it later, I'll just buy it in case I need to. I don't know. Okay, so wow, that is a major boost in defense. Holy shit. But we only lose 1 intelligence point and 3 mind. I think the increase in defense is well worth whatever sacrifice that's... I'm taking it.
Come back again.
Well, I'm sorry, Monica, but I'm taking the iron plate. We got to equip it. Yeah, we equipped it for like a minute. So it wasn't completely useless, right?
He pays you 300 gold less than the buying price? Oh, okay, well, shit. I mean, he did pay us, right? Alright, where are we going? Oh, right, we didn't take the exit for this place yet. Yeah, I guess we're... Wait, is that what happens if we just... Oh, okay, we go to the exit, and then we take the exit back out, and now we can go to the new place. Alright. Let's see, Well, I kind of want to finish the rest of this map real quick. Let's do that. Let's just rip the band-aid off. I'm also going to hope and pray that that lag does not come back. Because now that we're done grinding for the time being... He pays you the worth of the ore, you pay the worth of the armor? I guess that's fair. Ouch, I'm getting fucked up by jellyfish. Oh, there's another glyph down there. Is it gonna be a useless glyph? Looks like it. Fortis Fio, temporarily increase con and physical resistance. Yeah, aka useless glyph that I'm never gonna touch. Okay, so we got another one of these bomb barrels, which means there's going to be some breakable rubble up there that we need to break. Ouch. Yeah, I'm trying to be really careful not to accidentally hit this bomb while these Gelsos get in the way. And up. And now we are back up here again. But we're not worried about that right now. We already did all that. Okay, there's a warp room there. Now we'll just go and clean up the rest of those rooms on the side. Get the rest of these filled out. And then we'll leave. Oh, we gotta re-enter the room from up here. How would that miss you? Again, that hammer glyph is just so deceptive. It looks like a sickle every time. Another lapis. We're getting an awful lot of lapis lazulis. I remember when I used to pronounce it lapis lazuli for like the longest time. I'm sure that's the case for most people too. I'm sure there's a lot of people that pronounce it lapis lazuli. Well, actually, since we have that stage unlocked, I guess we can just go to the exit that's up here, since it's closer. Stop using the hammer glyph, man. Still no double jump. Alright. New area, Timeo Mountains. With one of my favorite tracks in this game. Save room. Early 21st century man confused. That early 19th century hammer doesn't look like 21st century hammer. But we get hammers later on that look like hammers. So clearly they're capable, right? I don't know, dude. Usually when I think of a hammer, you know, usually when I think of hammering something, or like trying to like mallet something, I would expect it to look like a blunt object and not one that looks like a sharp object, you know? Like a pickaxe. Ouch. Yeah, no, I got chat open, motherfucker. I'll read everything. There ain't no message that I'm not privy to. I'll fucking find you. I'll fucking find you. I will find that message and I will read it to the class. Rue. Yes, Hammer. Not to be confused with the military merchant guy from Dawn of Sorrow and Aria of Sorrow. Not to be confused with him. Another villager.
Thank you.
Where am I? You're awake. Last thing I remember was a man walking in. Was that a dream? No, that was... Eh? I don't want to know. Whatever's past is past, right? Time to go home. I've got work to do. What sort of work? I craft jewelry. Name's Laura. Okay. So we have our jeweler, which, by the way, is where we're going to be lending most of these jewels that we've been finding, like the lapis lazulis. Is she underrated? I feel like she's probably one of the more popular villagers in this game, for reasons that are quite apparent. Oh, we can't make that jump, can we? Nah. Shame this artist never did more. Yeah, I remember trying to look into this artist and seeing if they ever did anything else. I couldn't really find much about him. At least not that I could remember. Get down here. Can I not make that? Oh, there we go. Just had to be precise. Let me guess. Is another stat boost glyph? Yep. For mind and magic resistance. Again, not particularly useful. Like, that always kind of bugs me in, like, certain RPGs where they give you, like, certain stat boosts or, like, certain stat buffs. When it's like, as long as you've got, like, really good armor and equipment that gives you really good base stats, does it really matter that much? Like, do you really need that if you already have really decent armor? Like, if your defense stat is already really good enough as it is, do you really need the other boosts? Anyway. So that map was pretty short, which means that obviously we will be returning to that map at some other point. Misty Forest Road. Okay, I forgot to mention something about this, by the way. So, there are some maps in this game that I like to call terminal maps. Basically, they're straight lines that go from point A to point B. And their main purpose is to just kind of bridge the gap from one area to another. To go from, like, one main area to the next main area. The other area like that was Rufus Forest, which, as you can clearly see, was just one straight line with 3 segments. That was it. And the same thing is true of this. Well, actually, no, I don't think this is. This is a main map, right? Yeah, no, it is. I just thought it was. I needed to get that out of the way, though, because I didn't mention it before, but yeah. That is one thing that does... That's one of the minor nitpicks I have with this game, is that you just have some maps that are just kind of like nothing maps. You just go from point A to point B, and you're, like, in and out, just like that. Also, hi, Undertaker. Oh, he grabbed me! Oh, that never happens. Hello. I mean, yeah, it's a beginner area, but, like, it's still kind of... It's still one of those areas that you're never gonna revisit again, right? Which is the point that I'm making, is that, yeah, I mean, it's a beginner area, but it's also an area that you're never gonna come back to. Like, unless you were that one person that never got wise to absorb the glyph from the Necromancer, I guess. Then maybe. That was Michael Jackson? No, that's definitely the Undertaker. Like, do you see that giant trench coat he's got? I'm almost positive that they were using the Undertaker as a reference for this. Like, look at his hat. His hat, his long hair. He's tall as fuck. That has to be an Undertaker reference. It has to be. Alright. What do we want to do here? I forget what enemies are in this map. Oh, right, the Black Fulmer. So... Oh, we can get his glyph. Oh, it's too late for it. Fuck. But anyway, I was talking about the Black Fulmore that we just fought. So there is a white variant of him later on, and the white Fulmore is the one that's going to be dropping the Cashmere threads, which I really don't feel like grinding for that. I really don't. I don't care how good the dress is. I don't think we need to be grinding. I really don't think we want to be grinding for Cashmere threads in this playthrough. Anyway, we now have a upgraded variant of our hammer glyph, the Vol Macier, which means we finally get to have a hammer glyph that looks like a hammer. So let's equip that. Yeah, now it actually somewhat resembles a hammer. Granted, it still has a spiked tip at the end, but look, it actually looks like a hammer now. Kind of. What was that? Go over here, got more sage, even though we really don't need it at this point, but, Is there a breakable wall over there? I forget. I'm pretty sure there is. God, these ghosts, man, or specters. No? Okay, maybe it was a different map. There is a really strong enemy in this room. Yep, here he is. It is an Enkidu. A giant Frankenstein dude who's carrying a pillar which had a white dragon on it, and he will try to throw that pillar on us, so you need to really be careful with this guy. He is quite scary. Definitely one of the scarier enemies to deal with. Move! Dude. That didn't deal as much damage as I thought it was going to be. Okay, well he's dead. And he gets crushed by his own pillar. Enkidu in this game, but not Gilgamesh. Silk Thread. I'm willing to bet that we're going to need Silk Thread for one of the quests. Well, duh. Level up, now we're level 15. I'm already doing a Let's Play. Can you not dive kick yet? I don't think so. No? No, I don't think so. Skeleton Cave. Let's go back to town real quick, because I'd like to talk to Laura. Oh, look, she got a kitty cat.
Hi.
You know, you dress like you're in mourning. Waist of a finely shaped. Enough of that, thank you. Well, sorry if I'm out of line, but hear me out here. A little accessorizing would go a long way, don't you think? Accessorizing? Yeah, you know. Bring over a lapis lazuli and I'll show you what I mean.
May the light go with you.
Well, I got plenty of those. Good stone you found here. Let me work on it and I'll send it to the general store. Give it a try later on. Bet you'll like what you see.
May the light go with you.
What else do you need? You don't smile much. You should. Men be lining up at your door. I do not smile. Don't smile? That's odd. What can we do about that? Got it. I need a ruby, a sapphire, and an emerald. So you need all the Pokemon games? Wait till you see what I make now. You'll smile without even knowing it.
Hi.
Well, I don't think I have any of those. Do I? I have a sapphire and an emerald. I'm missing a ruby. Okay. So we have 2 of the 3. We definitely need to refill our heart stock. What do they got in the store?
Welcome. Hey, you want to buy something?
Accessory. Lucky Clover. So this gives us a little bit of attack. This gives us a little bit of attack, but it increases or decreases our defense a little bit. So 2 for 2. Don't really know if I care too much to grab this. I'll leave that alone. I think I prioritize defense more in this game than anything. Yeah, I think we'll just leave that alone. Wait, did I say iron leggings? Yeah, let's... Well, that's 1,000. Do I really want to waste 1,000 for just 1 defense point? Nah, I'd rather save that for potions. Yeah, give me the potions.
Come back again.
Come back again. Do I have anything for you? Okay, yeah, okay. Well, here we have it. Chamomile and rue. Thanks again, for now. So now I can make your antidotes and send them to the store for you. You've earned precisely 8 points of trust. And if you know anything about trust, you know that's being generous. Okay, we got 8 points of trust, because I guess we're keeping count.
Welcome.
Okay, so what did we get? He said antidotes, so we got, I guess, anti-venom and curse potion? Maybe, yeah, I think that's what we got, right? Okay.
Come back again.
Well, I mean, that's neat to have. That is definitely nice to have, you know, anti-venoms, so... Wait, save first. Save. How far are we? I think we're like halfway done, right? Kind of? Just about halfway done. I think what I'm gonna do... I think maybe once I beat the skeleton cave... I think once I beat the skeleton cave, maybe this or the next area is when I'll call it. We're gonna make this like a 2-parter stream. Maybe. Ooh, is this a new rapier glyph? Yes, we got a new rapier glyph. Do I want to replace that with... I guess we'll replace that with Sakare for now. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, that does nothing against bone pillars. God damn, you bone pillars are strong in this game. It is indeed a pretty underrated track, yeah. Chest with a silk thread. Yeah, no, this harp solo is going crazy. Get ready for it. Yeah, this track goes nuts. Alright. I guess we'll grab another one of those, why not? Just because. Go over here. Oh my god, it's a whole row of them. Alright, is that all of them? Oh, they're called skeleton friskies. I love that they're still using Castlevania 4 sprites. Yeah, I get this. It's like Castlevania has just never let go of the Castlevania 4 and Rondo of Blood sprites. Like, those are just timeless, I guess, to Konami. We will be back for that chest, and you'll see why. Yeah, no, Castlevania really loves its Castlevania 4 and Rondo of Blood sprites a lot. Yeah, no, Dolan. Most of them are. Most of Castlevania games since Symphony of the Night have been reusing the sprites a lot. Most of them do. It's rare that you have a Castlevania game that does like a full, like, sprite overhaul with original sprites. I think Aria of Sorrow is like one of the few to have it. Mostly the GBA games have mostly original sprite work. Because they kind of have to. I don't know if it's just me, but the way that some of the enemies are animated in this game, like how smooth they move, kind of gives me the creeps sometimes. Like, they move in like this really weird, creepy, like... It's really hard to describe. It's kind of like Uncanny Valley. Alright, boss time. This is probably the easiest boss in the game. We're gonna use Heart Repair. I say... No, we're not taking a hit to this. We're not taking a hit to that boss. I'm sorry, we're not. I just said that this is the easiest boss in the game, that we're gonna get the medal on this. Because literally all he is a giant floating skull. And you can literally beat him in like seconds flat. I do not want to take a hit to this guy. If you take a hit to this guy, then I'm sorry, that it's sad. Which, yeah, it sucks that I had to rewind that. It's because I'm streaming. It's because I'm streaming. That's what they call Let's Player's curse, right? Look, all he's doing is jumping in the corner. He's getting closer. There we go. Yay, we got the medal, technically, even though I rewinded it. Man-Eater medal. I mean, as easy as that boss is, that's probably one of the coolest designs for a boss in this game. He has one of the cooler looking sprites. Anyway. Oh, hey Albus. Let that man go, Albus. As you wish, my dear. I was just finishing up, so he's all yours. Why involve the villagers? This doesn't concern them. Doesn't it? Worry not, dear Shinoa. Everything will make sense when my plan is complete. Alright. Yes. Ordinary rock. Jump a second time while in midair, so we finally have double jump. There we go.
Thank you.
George. So kind of you to save me. Did he do anything strange? Where are the others? He drew some of my blood and chanted a few words. As for the others, I heard him say he was going to the village. I'm worried. The village again? What is Albus trying to do? What is he trying to do indeed? Now, normally I would use a magical ticket here, but as you remember, there is a chest that we skipped because we couldn't get it, because we don't have double jump, but now we do. Level up. Just ran right into that, didn't I? Ah, here it is, black drops. I think this is the first time we got a drop candy, which if you go to that, let's go to the black drop right now, wherever it is. Here it is. Increases your darkness attribute points. So these, if you eat them, they will increase your attribute points. And there are multiple different types of these, so why not? Having two Rexes in one room is fucking ballsy. Oh my god, he's gonna... Oh, I thought he was gonna fire a Kamehameha out of his mouth. Like Gurgoth style. Fucking... Did I get... Yeah, I already got his thing, yeah. It was like one of the first things we got when we came here. I was like, did we get his glyph yet? Like, no shit, we got it. We even got a duplicate. So, like, what am I worried about? Alright, out of my way, out of my way. I said, out of my way! Thousands of men are inflicted with micro-Gurgos. This is not a joke. I don't know. Don't relate. Alright, we got an HP max up out of that, which was worth it. Now we're gonna use the magical ticket. Make our way back to the village. Oh, cutscene.
You must help us! That man has returned!
You need to tell me what he's done.
Just thinking of it chills my soul. He used a device to take some of our blood. Could he be the monster whispered of in legend? Dracula?
I don't understand. Why would he need blood?
There is an old mansion beyond the cove. He may have taken...
That's another one of those grindy type grindy type items.
Welcome.
Yep, lag's back.
Hey,
Fuck's sake,
buy
dude.
something?
Oh, I mean, is it calming down now? Shit. Fuck. Don't know why it's happening in the first place, but alright.
You do not have enough to pay for this.
You do not have enough to pay for this. That's fine, we need to sell some stuff anyway. Too bad half the stuff we have isn't even worth that much. Yeah, it's not even worth selling anything at this rate.
Your timing is impeccable, for I have just composed an ode to terror. And now I shall record it for all time upon this, my friend's phonograph. Lend your ears as I play upon this broken violin that I forgot was broken. Oh, damn it all. Would you kindly procure me some horsehair, that I might make a new bow?
Good day. Oh,
yes, I'm going to go get your horsehair. The horsehair is pretty easy to get. His side quests aren't really that useful. All he really gives you is a bunch of music discs to listen to music, so I'm not too worried about his side quests, but they're not that hard. Anyway, new area, Somnus Reef, so now we're going back underwater. Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to swear. He didn't seem like the kind of guy to swear. Anyway, Somnus Reef. This is the map that has one of the hidden villagers, I think. Actually, two of them, if I'm remembering correctly. I think it has two. Oh, don't tell me this is that one enemy. Yeah, this is the one enemy that doesn't have a lot of weaknesses, does it? Nah, fuck. I hate these guys. The Decarabias suck because not only do they take a lot of damage to kill, but they're poisonous. Aw, oh, come on. No, I don't want to take it. I'm not... I will find any and all reason to rewind in this game. I don't fucking care. Ouch. Come on. Get him. There we go. And in the chest we've got some more silk thread. Isn't there a breakable wall in here? No. No, I don't think there is. Bag of money. Boy, this rapier doesn't really do a whole lot of damage to a lot of enemies, does it? I think the hammer and sickle glyphs are doing a lot of carrying in this game. Which, if I didn't know any better, sounds like some, fucking communist propaganda. No, I mean, there's, like, okay, there's cursing in Castlevania games, but usually it's in the form of, like, the occasional damn or bastard. And it's few and far between. It does happen, like, you hear damn, you hear bastard, but you'll never hear, like, a straight-up, like, F-bomb. Or, like, a really vulgar swear, right? You're not gonna hear stuff like that in a Castlevania game. Yeah, it's more tasteful about its swearing, I feel. By the way, these guys, these enemies that I just killed, these guys are the ones that drop the merman meat that we talked about. You're like, oh, we gotta go kill the merman to get the merman meat. Nope, these guys drop it. Or, I'm sorry, these gals drop it. Now the question is, do I feel like sitting here... Do I feel like sitting here and grinding on these Lorelei's all day? I don't know, that depends. Are they gonna be nice to me and give me the merman meat? There's 3 of them in this room. This drum kit and percussion line are individual samples. It's a sequence loop? Huh. Okay. Very interesting. No, it's not because they eat mermen. I don't know what would have given you that implication. Oh, what's this? Oh, cool. Another boglyph that I'm not gonna use. Yep, you guys are gonna be stingy too, aren't you? You guys are gonna be stingy just like the killer fish. Level up, nice. Well, again, at least we're getting XP out of it, but, you know, I'd much rather get merman meat out of it. Ouch. Ah, come on. I dropped the combo. I'm about to die. And before Durian talks about how good the bow glyphs and the shield glyphs are in a few years after actually trying them, you know what? That might happen. That is feasible. Because I don't touch them. I don't use them. Watch them be like sleeper glyphs. God, I always get fucked up by that ice breath. Bro, just give me some merman meat and just be done with it already. Give me some merman meat. Please just give me some meat. Please give me some meat. Give me some meat, please. I need some meat to finish a quest, so hurry up and give me some meat so I can be on my way. I mean, yeah, I kind of do want her meat. I mean, look at her. Who wouldn't? Oh my god, 1 HP. Jesus, holy moly. Holy moly. These potions do not do a lot. But, I mean, it's something, I guess. Ugh. Psst, your line is, I'm going to give him some merman meat. Anytime. Anytime, anytime. Anytime. Oh, come on, dude. Boy, yeah, the Lorelei and the killer fish seem to be at odds with each other with how much they want to be stingy with their drops. Boy, oh boy. But I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it, trust me. It is absolutely going to be worth it for that butcher to give us those healing items. These are really the only side quests that I truly give a damn about. That and the armor quests. The ones that actually affect your longevity in this game are the ones that actually matter. Come on. Yeah, the Mandrake root is also pretty bad, but luckily that's only really used for, I mean, well, yeah, I mean, I guess it's used for the medicine guy, which is also pretty helpful, but yeah, no, that one sucks, too. That one's also pretty bad. No, the worst quest in this game, by far, is the Kashmir the Kashmir thread. I hate that one. Because there's no easy way to do it. There's not. It is heavily RNG based, and the RNG sucks. The way of getting the Kashmir threads suck. There is no easy way of getting those 5 threads. It blows. Like, these, like, getting the merman meat and getting the killer fish meat, yeah, it sucks, but at least you just only have to get one of them, right? You only need one. With the Kashmir threads, you need 5. So imagine having to do this over and over again, but for 5 of them. Fucking hate having to do the Kashmir thread quest. It is the worst quest in this game, by far. Well, there's 2 ways to do it. You can either grind off of an enemy drop, or you can repeatedly finish the what was that place called? The the training area. Either a large cavern or the training place. I forget the name of that area. The 2 post-game areas that you go to, they're like really hard, quote-unquote. You can either complete those over and over again, or you can do it as an item drop. Either way, there is no easy or reliable way to get Kashmir thread in this game, and it sucks. Ooh, almost died. I'm running out of options here. I really don't want to have to use a super potion. I guess I'm just gonna have to use the last of my potions for now. Oh, large cavern, yeah. Can't do that till new game play. Wait, what are you talking about? You unlock the large cavern as soon as you go to that secret exit in Dracula's castle. That ain't a new game plus thing. That you unlock that in the first playthrough. I'm about to die here, I feel like. The difficulty? I mean, you can still do it. Just gotta make sure you grind a little bit, make sure you got all the powerful glyphs you need, but I don't think it's that... I don't think you need to wait till New Game Plus to do it. Which, I mean, that kind of doesn't make sense anyway, because New Game Plus, you're still having to reset all your levels again, so you'd have to grind again anyway. All you need is just making sure you have all the powerful glyphs. So just make sure you get all the necessary glyphs, and make sure you're a higher enough level, and then you'll be fine. You don't need to wait till New Game Plus to do it. You want me to clear? I'll do it. I'll do it. I will clear Large Cavern on the second stream. I will. Get you duplicates of the tarot rings. Yeah. They're just not dropping this meat, bro. I might have to, like... Yeah, I need to go back. They just don't want to drop that meat, bro. I'm about to be level 20 at this rate. We can't... Now we can. We don't have the place unlocked yet. That swamp area to get the Mandrake root for this guy. Because, like, oh, let's just go get that out of the way real quick.
Hey, you want to buy something?
I say... Well, how much money? We got 2,500. Oh my god, we only get 5 potions from that? Let's see here. I don't know what to sell. I mean, I guess I could sell this lapis, because I don't need it anymore. It gives me 500. Sell this sage. Well, actually, no, we need sage, because for the, yeah, we need that. Sell this... 5 rotten meat for $5. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to suck it up. Suck it up and just take the 6 potions, because, I mean, we need something. An officer was just arrested recently for walking around with his wanger swinging. I guess he got tired of concealed carry. I'm gonna ban you for that one. I guess we'll try our luck again with these Loreleis. Right, like, why is he even taking the rotten meat anyway? He's probably just gonna toss it out. And this isn't even like Dawn of Sorrow, where you have the benefit of having the ghoul soul, where you can actually eat that stuff. So, rotten meat, like, has no purpose, I don't think. Because you don't have an item in this game that makes that stuff edible, I don't think. Ouch. I always hit the back part of their tail, and it always hits me. Like that. I just keep getting smacked around. Rotten meat, yeah, just for selling, and even then, it's not even worth selling because it only gives you 1 gold per piece. So even then, it's not even worth selling. It's not worth anything. Yes, give me the Lorelei meat on the first try because it would be mad funny. It'd be mad funny if I got on the first try. It'd be so funny. It'd be so funny if you gave me on the first try, right? Yeah, it'd be super, super funny. Yeah, we'd all have a gaff. Ugh, get back up. I almost ran right into those fish heads. Come on. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. It would be so cool. Having a nice old gaff. Bully? Is everyone having a bully day? I reckon that once I'm done here, I'll have myself a packet of crisps. They are weak to that. But Juan, they are weak to the hammer. They're weak to both. They're weak to the sickle and they're weak to the hammer. When you see, okay, an indicator that you can tell that they're weak to the hammer is when you see that circular yellow thing, like that spark effect that you're seeing right there, that yellow orangish spark, and that psh sound effect, they're weak to it. No, they're weak to the hammer. They're weak to the hammer and the sickle. It's fine if I use either. But I'm gonna use the hammer in this case, because it's definitely doing more damage. Figure would say in the stats. I mean, it usually does, but, you know, you can also go off of visual indicators, too. Matter of fact, let me double check. Okay, that's 26. Yeah, no, the slash weapons don't do nearly as much as the hammer. So yeah, the hammer is its weakness. Yeah, they're vulnerable to it, but they're weak to hammer specifically, and that's because they're mostly made of armor. Like, if you look at an enemy and they look like they're made of armor, then they're most likely going to be weak to hammer. If they're fleshy, they're most likely going to be weak to slash. And because these are really big, thick, armory fish, then yeah, they're obviously going to be weak to hammer. Still not giving us the meat. I think these guys are turning out to be worse than the killer fish, I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, Lorelei, we need to really have a sit down for this. We need to have a talk. What's it gonna take for me to get a meat out of you? Do I need to? What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take for me to get some merman meat out of you? You want me to like? You want me to like rub the side of your gills or what? Also, what's kind of fascinating is that, like, for enemies like this, a lot of the underwater enemies, as a matter of fact, if you look at the side of the screen where their bio page is at, for, like, their character portraits, you can see what their true color palette looks like, which you're never going to see these guys out of the water, so it is kind of interesting to see what their actual color palette is intended to look like. Just something that I'd point out, because obviously I have nothing better to do. Again, I'm just glad that it's doing it now and not later, when it actually matters. I wonder if I might have to start sticking to, like, I don't know what I'm gonna have to do to adjust that. Wonder if I'm gonna have to start doing 30 FPS streams, if that's gonna start keeping up. I would hate to do that, but if that's the way it's gonna start going... Because I don't know what's causing that shit. Again, I need to stress that I am really glad that it's not cutting the internet entirely, because if it was, that would be really bad. I'd rather have a laggy stream than to have no stream at all, for it to just cut out randomly, and then for me to have to start an entire new stream. I would hate for that to happen. Because that just breaks the flow of everything. Because then it's like I have to upload an entire VOD where the stream cuts out at this random, just arbitrary moment in the stream where I'm in the middle of something, and then it just ends with no finality, with no send off, nothing, and that always pisses me off. I don't think I can adjust that right now. I think I have to do that like before I set up the stream. So I might. Oh my God! No, we're not doing that. Nope. Just be careful. I don't have the healing items. I don't think. Do I? Do I have any more? Oh, I've still got plenty. All right. Like I'm sitting here not using my items. Like I am not dying to that. Not today. Nope. Just give me the fucking meat already, man, so I can be on my way. Well, we're killing him in 3 hits now, as opposed to 4. I've noticed. Oh my God, stop falling down. give me some merman meat, please, so I can be on my way. Yeah, I think I might have to switch to 30 FPS streaming if that's what's gonna have to fucking change things around here, because I don't know, it doesn't normally do that. It hasn't done that before, at least I don't think so. Because again, the only time I ever have problems is when the router cuts off completely. I've never had to deal with like lag. Most of my problem has been the router cutting off entirely, which I'm glad that's not happening, because I think I've troubleshooted it. I think I've managed to figure out the problem to that, or the solution rather. But now I'm dealing with lag. And I don't want to deal with lag, because, you know, no one wants to deal with lag. So, you know, if I have to adjust the bit rate, then fuck it. Then fuck it, Max. Reduced to 0 by the emotionless warrior. It ain't my fault they won't drop meat. I'm trying to harvest. I'm trying to harvest and they won't give me my fruit. They will not give me the fruits of my labors, damn it. I work hard. Now you listen here, mister. I twerk for a living. What'd I tell you about the luck stats not mattering in this game? Juan, we've been over this. What'd I tell you about the luck stats not mattering? I guarantee I could probably have a luck stat of 100 and I probably would still get insanely unlucky. Because that's what luck is luck. Technically speaking, I could have an insanely low luck stat and I could just get incredibly lucky. I don't think it matters. No, but okay, but Dan, you're not understanding what I'm telling you though. Luck is luck. It doesn't like. Okay. Yeah, I get, yeah, but more luck, but it's like, luck is luck, though. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, let's say something is like a 50-50 chance, right? Like, let's say you got a 50-50 chance of doing something. I could just be that incredibly one unlucky guy who just keeps getting tails over and over and over again. Even though it's 50-50, I just keep rolling tails over and over and over and over and over again. And I never get heads. And I'm like, damn it, why don't I ever get head? It sucks. I'm always stuck getting tail, but I never get head. Look, I'm not doubting that I'm not doubting that the luck boost actually works in this game. I'm sure it does. I'm sure they were competent enough to make the stat boosts actually function in this game. It's just that for me, I don't know. I feel like it just, I don't know, dude. I feel like I could just get lucky. I just want to rip the Band-Aid off now. You know, just get it done. But the flip side of that is that you guys have to sit here and watch this repetitive, tedious nonsense for like 30 minutes. So, I mean, I guess I could just do this off stream. You know what? Yeah, let's just do that off stream. Sitting here wasting time. Like, I'm glad I got the killer fish meat, though. But fine, I will trust that the luck stat works, and I'll just have to increase it later on. Fucking Christ. I missed an area up there, probably because of those stupid Decorabias. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to that. I don't have the healing items to deal with fucking Decorabias. Defeatist 64. I tried to be optimistic, but y'all kept insisting that I come back later with improved luck stats, so who's the defeatist now? Oh, boss time. Can I get the medal for this boss? Probably not. I don't know. We'll find out. Nope. There it goes. That's fine. Whatever. Oh, I totally screwed up by doing that. Ouch. Ouch. She fucking me up. How did that completely miss her? Don't talk to me, won't go outside. Well, luckily, one, people do talk to me, so I don't gotta worry about that. See, because you're talking to me right now. Ouch. I got like, I don't know. I don't know how to dodge that consistently. How do you dodge that consistently? We're gonna be hearing that over and over again because I'm trying to figure out how to dodge this consistently. Oh, you just double jump? Okay, maybe that's the problem. Alright, we learned. See, once I lost the medal, I was just completely careless about this boss. I don't like the rewind feature in this game sometimes. Sometimes you try to set it, like, when you start the rewind, it only goes back by, like, the first few frames. It sucks. I don't really like the rewind feature in this game too much. Like, you really gotta hold it for, like, a good second before it actually moves somewhere. Learn how to... Wow, I don't think that's gonna help me too much. We don't have healing items. I don't want to use a fucking super potion, bro. I really don't, but... And she's already almost dead. No? Okay, she's surprisingly still alive. Alright. Ouch. God damn, die, lady. Well, we didn't get the medal for that. As expected. Okay, now I know... You know what? I think I missed it. No, you know what? I'm almost positive that I missed it. Because there is at least 2 villagers in this map, I think. And I'm pretty sure I passed one of them. Maybe. Oh, is this one of them? No, it's not. Beating her with the one thing she was strong against? Oh, I was? I wasn't even paying attention to that. Chrysoberyl. Nope, not in there. I really hate these enemies, dude. Oh my god, Juan. I neglected to use it for one boss fight. Wind Ring. What does that do? Well, it gives me an attack boost. Increases the power of the slash attribute. Okay, well that's handy. Alright. I forgot to use it for one boss fight, sue me. Okay, so I guess it wasn't... Oh, no, she's right... Okay, he's right here.
Thank you.
Oh, Hugh, thanks, lady. My name's Serge. Should I walk you home? Nah, I'm not a little kid anymore. I can get home by myself. Sure. We complain that it's too long again. We're almost done. Like, we're, like, at the halfway point. He's pulling his glyph out! I'm getting fucked up. Quick, give me the axe. Quick!
He's pulling his glyph out.
I'm almost positive that there's another villager in that map. I think she's hidden somewhere. I think... Yeah, no, I'm almost positive there is. Hold on. Let me go to the village real quick. I need to get items. Need to get items.
I wonder if everyone is all right.
Well, they're not. Yeah, I know, she's in a hidden wall, which is what I know I forgot. And I think I know where it's at. It's just that I missed it. But I need healing items before I even attempt... And look, I'm out of money!
Come back again.
To make the St. Elmo's fucking... Oh! That'd be pretty funny. Alright, well, this is gonna suck because we don't have money, we don't have healing items, and we need to go down and get that one village girl. This might suck. I'm mostly no, rewind that back right now. I don't know why... Bro, I have anti-venoms. I don't know why I keep rewinding when I take poison damage. But no, I'm mostly worried about the stupid Decarabias because you just can't avoid them. That much. Well, you know, since we're passing by... Let's grind for some merman meat. No, I'm joking. We're not doing that. Okay, this stupid room. Okay, we go through here. Oh, chest. What do you got? Reinforced suit. What is that? Oh, that gives us 2 extra attack points, but gives us 10 less defense. No, thank you. You can keep that to yourself, sir. Another chest. Tasty meat. Where's that anti-venom? There it is. I only got 1. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is the wall right here, I think. Yep. Is it? Is it? Is it? Yeah, here it is. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, miss. You're welcome. Well, Tom, I was very polite, wasn't I? Meow. You can talk to the cat? That's right. Only I can do it too. My brother can't even do it. Okay, I'm worried about my family, so I'm going now. See you later, miss. So we got a little girl that talks to cats. Alright. Now we'll leave. Oh, we only got one more magical ticket. Man, we are so low on cash. She's in the goddamn walls. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. I really hate that they saved the butcher, like the butcher villager is like late in the game. Cause boy, would it be nice to have some really good healing items right now. Here's what I'm gonna do. Actually, you know what? This might be a good stopping point. Because we're right at the halfway point of the game. We got a few more maps left to go before we get to Dracula's castle. But the reason why I think it's a good stopping point is because I'm going to do some stuff off screen. I'm going to do a lot of grinding. I'm going to get a lot of money. I need to boost some stats. I'm probably going to get a few side quests done just for the sake of convenience. And then next time I come back, then we'll be definitely prepared for when we have to do Dracula's castle. Because boy, oh boy, that's a whole endeavor in and of itself. Like, Dracula's Castle takes up probably 1/3 of the whole game. Like, it is a big map. So, yeah, we're definitely going to want to be prepared for that. So, yeah, what I'm going to do, we're going to end it here. This is going to be our stopping point, and then next time we come back, we should be prepared. So, yeah, definitely not as bad as I thought it was going to be. You know, aside from the constant lag during the stream, which I unfortunately, I think I might have to switch it to 30 FPS next time, which I hate doing, but that's probably the way it's going to have to be, because I would like to avoid that at all costs. But aside from that, no, this is going a lot better than what I thought it was initially going to be. I thought this is going to be a lot more miserable, but no, we're doing decent. We're not doing too bad. So, yeah, we're utilizing the glyphs like I said we would. So, it's definitely... Oh, don't mind me, I'm just backflipping. Yeah, this is going a lot better than I thought, so... Yeah, we're already halfway done, and then next time we come back, we'll finish the other half, and then we will be done. We can finally rip off the Band-Aid that is Order of Ecclesia, and then we can move on to what other crap. Alright. Well, thank y'all. That will be it for me. I will catch y'all in the next one.